Hello everyone, welcome to this unboxing of the Illidan Stormrage statue by Blizzard. I just got this piece today, so I'm really looking forward to unboxing it. It's been a long time since I did my last unboxing video, so I hope that you'll bear with me. I'm a bit out of practice, but I'll do the best that I can. Anyways, here we have the brown shipper. It's pretty big actually. The size of it actually surprised me, even though this is arguably a quite big piece with the wings and everything, if you've seen the pictures. But yeah, let me just get the art box out of this shipper and we'll just jump right in. Alright, so here we have the art box, as you can see here, with an illustration of Illidan on the front here. It's a pretty big box still, and it actually came with these paddings on every corner here in order to protect the inner box even more when shipping it. So that was pretty nice. And on the side, well, it's just the same illustration. On the back we have some text. It says, "Betrayer, in truth it was I who was betrayed. Still I am hunted, still I am hated. Now my blind eyes see what others cannot. That sometimes the hand of fate must be forced. Now go forth, unleash the tides of doom upon all those who would oppose us." So yeah, just some quote, I guess. But yeah, it's a pretty big box. I'm still quite surprised and I'm very excited to get this thing out. So let's just jump right into that. I'm gonna take out the styrofoam box and lay it out on my table and just prepare it, and then we'll just see what's inside. Alright guys, so here we have the styrofoam box. It's probably too bright for you to see anything, but on the front here it actually says Blizzard Entertainment. And I'm just gonna take off the top half now of the styrofoam and get rid of it. So yeah, here we have everything, and it looks good. There's actually a lot of different pieces to this statue, and we also got inside the box this piece of paper here that goes ahead and describes how to basically assemble this statue. So I'm gonna have a look at that later, I guess. But yeah, here we have everything basically. I did notice that the bottom section of the styrofoam, not so much this bottom half, but the top half that I just removed, it kind of had broken, and I've seen similar photos of that happening. So yeah, they could probably have done a better job with that. It might have been because of those padded corners. You have to imagine that all the corners of the art box had these pads that I showed you. So there was actually air underneath here, and then I think somehow the pressure from maybe the base here pushed the bottom section too much that it kind of broke. But that's just the art box, that's just the styrofoam. It doesn't really matter as long as everything is fine with the statue. And we are gonna have a look at that now. So let's just take out the base actually. And wow, I can tell you that the base is actually very heavy. Gonna get rid of this here. So this is the base. It's this rocky surface with some green slime or goo on it in different locations. Can you see it? I think you can. It actually looks very good, and it's very heavy. It's much more heavy than I had expected. I'm gonna set it aside here, and I'm just gonna move a light so that you might be able to get some more light on this, like that. I hope that's okay. Okay, let's see now. We have so many things that we need to get out. Let's just start with this hand here, his right hand. Oh, I need to make sure to put all the bags where I took them from so I don't forget what's what. I'm gonna move the mic like that. So this is his right hand and all the fingers are intact. I'm really nervous about this piece because it's so delicate. There are so many fine details that could break during transit, and I've heard some very horrific stories about people receiving broken pieces, so that's something that's been on my mind. But let's just see now how it goes. And here we have his left hand. Of course, it's similar to the other one. He has this claw-like pose with his hands. I'm gonna put these over here. And yeah, I'm gonna take out all the pieces, but I'm gonna do an assembly towards the ending as well, so you see what it looks like when it's set up. So I'm just gonna take out all the pieces now and put them somewhere safe. That's typically how I do it anyways. I don't really know where that came from. So this is one of his wings. This is his right wing, it would seem. It looks very nice actually, lovely paint application. It's almost transparent actually, so it's made of some kind of resin material, I guess, that's transparent and then painted on. So you can actually tell your fingers underneath, which is pretty cool actually, a nice idea. And everything seems intact. You have a nice peg here that seems to fit into his shoulder or something. I'm gonna put this somewhere. And let's just get the other wing right away. Oh, that's where it came from, the other one, I guess. This is actually a very big statue. It has such a nice pose and presence, and a very delicate and intricate sculpt, I think I would put it like. So yeah, this is his other wing. Everything seems alright. Yep. Nice so far, so good. And then let's take his warglaives out. These are his weapons. He's like dual wielding these warglaives. If you play World of Warcraft back in the day as well, you probably know all about this guy, or some about this guy. It's nicely painted with some metallic finish, some golden finish as well. They look awesome actually. So I guess you have this option, display option, that you can choose to either display him with or without his warglaives. That's pretty cool. I would say that the warglaives are kind of a must though. I'm gonna put them over here. Let's just get the other one. They're made from some lighter material and they fit on to the sculpt, I suppose, with a magnet inside the slot here. So it's a good idea that they're not too heavy. So this is just his left one. I'm gonna put it over here. So let's get the main guy out now. I'm gonna see if I can grab him somewhere where he won't break. Because he has a lot of details. I think I got him. Gotta be very careful here. I don't see any pieces rattling around, so that's a good thing. And there we go. Now that is a lovely piece. He's got all these hairs and stuff. He's made of different types of materials, so some pieces are a bit more bendy, but overall he's made from this kind of heavy polystone resin kind of material, I guess. But everything seems actually to be perfect, and the paint application is amazing. I think this is kind of prototype quality, I would say. Yeah, this is awesome. Quite heavy and very detailed. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna set up my turntable, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and try and assemble him and see what it looks like. So just give me 2 seconds while I set that up. Alright, so I actually decided to go right ahead and attach him to the base and put the base on the turntable and everything. Since it was quite simple actually. He has this peg on his left foot, or hoof rather, and it just slides right into the base, and then his right hoof is just resting on top of this cliff area here. So, and he stands pretty securely actually. He doesn't really move at all. So that's very nice. Now I need to go over the piece and clean him up, because he's got bits and pieces of styrofoam all over him. and some paintbrush kind of thing here. But yeah, other than that, he looks very good so far. I haven't really noticed any significant paint chips. Maybe just a few in some locations, but nothing that really matters, I think. But I'll go over that in my review once I have the time to actually go over this piece in more detail. Now I'm just gonna attach the wings, I think, so bear with me as I do this. I probably won't be saying much while I do it, because I need to figure this out. I haven't tried it, but I figure this is his right wing, so it would probably fit up here. And there's probably gonna be a hole or something, if I can find it. I can't really find it. Seems like I have to get up then. Come on. I think I have it. It's very tight, I think. There we go. Alright. That's one wing. One to go. He got some styrofoam all over him. Right. So the other wing. How well can you see this? I think it's okay. You'll have to excuse me if it's a bit unsharp though. Let's see. Like that. There we go. So there we have his wings on. And that makes him really a big and impressive piece. He's probably not quarter scale though. He's probably more of a 1:5 or something. So he has these two hands here. I'm not gonna attach those though. I'm just gonna put them here. And then we have his right hand with the warglaive. It fits in like that very easily. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you some more photos before I wrap up this video, in case you want to see some more details and stuff. It can be hard to tell all the details and get a good idea of the piece from just watching this clip here, so I'm gonna add that. But anyways, that's it. That's actually all the pieces. And he's a very, very impressive statue, and that's of course also why I decided to actually pick him up. So yeah, very impressive. He has a nice presence, a nice, very iconic pose, I would say. And the paint application is just so impressive. They've put a lot of quality into the paint application, I would say. But I'm gonna show you close-ups and stuff and all that when I do my review of this piece. But yeah, it's probably a 1:5 in scale, I would say. You could argue that maybe he's even 1:6 in scale when you go with the other media where you see him in game and in videos and whatever, because he's actually a pretty big fella. So yeah, it would make sense that he would be a bit bigger than the normal human and all that. But I don't really know. I don't think it's specified anywhere. But he looks beautiful, I would say. And yeah, I'll throw in a few photos before the end of this video, and then I'll follow up with a review in the days to come. I just need time to sit down and do that. And yeah, I'll make sure to share with you my thoughts on this piece and everything. But so far I'm very, very, very happy with it, and very impressed, and actually very happy that I decided to go ahead and pick up this piece. Fun story though, he's priced at $350, but the shipping to Denmark was actually $460 something. So what I did was to simply order him to my proxy address in England, in the United Kingdom, and that was $98. So yeah, I saved a lot by doing that, and then it was just a small charge for the shipping from England to Denmark. So I was able to pick this piece up without too much hassle. It just added a few days to the actual arrival of him. I don't really understand why the shipping to Denmark and other Scandinavian countries from the Blizzard store would have to be $460. It almost feels like an error or something, but I don't really know. It's kind of annoying, really. But yeah, there are ways to go around that, I guess. But I won't make too much of a point out of that. It's just a fun little and stupid thing, I think. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this unboxing, guys. It's been a while, as I said, since I did my last one, so I'm a bit out of practice, and you'll have to excuse me for that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be following up with a review very soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you then.